you are, in my opinion, probably the most infamous slapper in hip hop history. When I think of just rappers getting slapped or checked, I just think of Maino in 08. In 08, or you know what I mean?
Hand of God.
How would we rate the Will Smith slap?
That was a nice slap. But I looked at it close. I don't think his palm connected.
Almost like he held back a bit.
I don't know if he held back, but what happened was that he went up high, right? And Chris Rock rolled with it. So I think when he was moving his face like that, I feel like he missed the palm because I saw it in slow motion, and I felt like his fingers caught him. I don't know if he caught the whole like that.
Right, because it probably would have been, because Chris took it like a champ, but he, like you said, I don't think he got, because if you get hit with that palm
that palm is different.
It's different.
The palm is different. When you catch him with Palmer and 5 of his daughters, it's different.
Palmer and 5.
It's different. All right? Palmer, 5 of his daughters. It's different. So I don't know if he caught that. I think he caught I looked at the slow motion of it.
When you obviously when I first saw it, I was like, because I saw caught it live. I was like, oh, I didn't
catch it live.
I thought it was a bit or something.
I thought it was fake.
Me too. But then the second time he started screaming and you could hear his voice cracking, I'm like, oh no, that's
when I knew it was real.
Yeah.
Because he smacked him and then he talked down to him. Right? So he smacked him, walked away. The smack looked fake.
Right.
Right? Because I'm looking at it on Instagram. When when the footage came out of what he said afterwards is when we really knew it was real. When he was like, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
No, we've all heard people, we've all screamed like that at somebody.
Yeah, that's when you tired.
Yeah.
That's when you tired. That's when you fed up.
Enough's enough.
Enough's enough. That's when you fed up with a lot of shit and just like, man, like, I'm tired of you I'm tired of playing with you niggas. Keep my fucking wife's name out your fucking mouth. Period.
It was almost like Chris Rock just wore all the memes from the last few years, all the people making jokes. It's like Chris Rock, he just held the blunt of all of that.
I love Chris Rock. Chris Rock actually one of my favorites as far as comedians is concerned.
He's like in my top 2 actually. Yeah, like, to me, it's him and Chappelle stand-up wise. Stand-up. I'm talking about strictly stand-up.
He's one of them, right, for me. So, man, I don't know if it was a lot of stuff that Will's been dealing with, because listen, let's keep it real, man. In like life, people got this thing about celebrities where they feel like celebrities aren't as human as other people.
Of course.
And people dealing with shit, man. Everyday life shit, ups, downs. You know, on your quest to chase after your dreams and on your quest to conquer other goals, there's a lot that you're dealing with, man. Family issues, expectation issues, of other people. So it's a lot. Then you got to deal with, we living in a time where we didn't used to hear the opinions of everybody, right? Social media made everybody accessible to where it's like, you can't turn the noise off. Soon as you open your phone, there's an opinion about you. Soon as you, and the phone is your everything, so to speak, because this is where you find your media, this is where you find your news, this is where you find everything. You wanna see what the weather is like?
You gotta check your phone.
Check your phone. Most
people don't have watches anymore. They got an Apple Watch.
Right. Nobody's even worried about what the watch say. Right. So soon as you open up your phone, there's an opinion about you. There's a statement. There's a thought. There's a criticism. There's a joke. There's whatever. And people, artists, celebrities, or what have you, on any level, have to deal with that. And it's like, I have to have a thick face, black heart mentality and not allow certain things to ruffle my feathers. But sometimes, at some point, people become human and they not in the mood to play. You understand? So I'm not one of them niggas that feel like, oh, you shouldn't handle problems with violence. I don't believe in that. I believe that there's a time and a place for everything. And I believe, I mean, we're in a country that was built on violence. Don't preach to us now about violence when this is the whole culture of this country in its inception and what went on here for thousands, hundreds of years.
Right.
Not thousands, hundreds of years.
Right.
And I don't think, like, I'm not here to like say, oh, he wrong for handling his business. Maybe shouldn't have been there or whatever. But when you're in your mode, you're in your mode. And how you feel is how you feel as a man. Now, as a man, you feel disrespected, and however you want to deal with that disrespect is solely up to you, period, point blank.
Yeah, I would say, like, you can't tell people how to react to disrespect.
Right, that's the thing. People got a problem with that. Nigga say some slick shit to you, and then you go crazy on them, and then he'll say, it ain't that serious. Nigga, it's not that serious to you.
Right.
But it's optimum serious to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is maximum serious to me. What you care about is different than what I care about. Your lines, your principles, your code is different than mine. Mm-hmm. So don't tell me it's not that serious and, oh, you had to do all that. Fucking right. So that's the thing. That's the difference. And, you know, that's people. I mean, you know, somebody will disrespect you and then tell you you shouldn't have handled them. You meet disrespect with what?
With disrespect.
Right.
I mean, at least, obviously, like you said, I guess it's a subjective thing depending on, some people can take shit a certain way or be the bigger person, but at the same time.
Right, at the
like
same time. And then here's the thing, on the flip side to that is people say, was the joke that serious? I understood the joke. Now it's like, okay, here's the thing. If Jada is really having what they say she has a condition
with her,
where she's not losing her hair because she wants to cut it off. She cuts it off because she has to or whatever the situation is.
I would say you don't make fun of people for things they can't change.
Right. So that's something, you know, that's a little bit more deeper because that's a medical condition. And then, you know, you could tell, like, so many people, I just listen to comments like, oh, well, he was laughing when it happened. Yo, laughing sometimes is a defense mechanism. You ever seen somebody so mad that they laugh? Like,
yeah. It's a scary.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like, that's different.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know nothing else to do but laugh. In the most disrespectful situations, a nigga just like, word. But in your mind and in your heart, you saying, I'm gonna burn this nigga. Like, that's what you saying. Like, you know? It's crazy.